Jim Holley, supercrossonline.com. I'm here with an old friend, a three-time champion, Bob Hurricane Hanna. What brings you to Dallas, man?
Toyota brings me to Dallas. They're doing a big deal in the sport right now with Joe Gibbs Racing, and they've got a big promotional booth here, and they did a little promotion last night, which you missed. I'm sure you were afraid to come out to that go-kart race, but we won't bring that up right now.
Well, no, actually, I was in my rent-a-car. I was having some pretty good fun. I was teaching Jason how to drive a little bit, doing some 180s and stuff. You know, I was worried.
They had to rent that go-kart track last night. I said it's really unnecessary. We all have rent-a-cars. You know, why don't we just set up our own track at the stadium? But they weren't buying that.
Well, nowadays they got those airbags. You know, back when we rode, they didn't have airbags. You could bump somebody on the freeway. I bumped somebody and the bag went off. Yeah, black eyes, everything. You got to be careful in the new rent-a-cars today.
Yeah, I know that.
But Toyota, they're doing a great job. I got a chance to walk through their booth, a lot of old memorabilia, some pictures of you, some pictures of me from Indian Dunes when I was on an 85cc motorcycle. Can you believe it?
It was black and white?
Yep, black and white.
Okay, I remember those days. No, they're doing a big push, and it's a lot of fun. You know, we were sponsored by Toyota in the 70s and the early 80s for years. You know, we had lots of trucks. We drove the trucks. We wore their colors, and I think maybe we're going to get back into doing that. So it's a lot of fun.
You mentioned the 80s. They actually had that truck that was at the Coliseum. They used to go around. That thing's in mint condition still.
I saw that. I told Huffman today, I go, there's my vintage right there. I'm going to have to collect that thing.
You know, I have 3 Toyotas myself. I let the Japanese guys, they drive one. I have a Toyota Tacoma 91, over 200,000 miles on it, still running great. The wife, she's got a Toyota Tacoma, the 4-door one. And then I have a 1985 Toyota pickup with 325,000 miles on it.
Well, come and see me. I know the boss over there. Maybe we can set you up with a newer one.
Can we get one?
Yeah.
0% financing?
Absolutely.
All right.
Come and tell me the color you need.
You heard it from Bob Hurricane Hanna, but you're flying now a lot. I mean, you've always flown, but you're selling planes, you're doing all that kind of stuff too.
Yeah, full time. We're I'm either in the office or in a plane. You know, that's what life is all about now.
With some of the road racers, Matt Mladen, I hear he's an avid flyer, and you're selling him some planes.
Mladen loves his airplanes. I've sold him one. I'm selling one for him now. We're buying another one right now. We're looking for a jet. So some of the road racers are into it. They can use them.
Well, you heard it from Bob Hanna. He's still flying. He's having fun. He's working for Toyota this weekend here in Dallas. One last question for the Hurricane. You still riding a little bit? Motocross or anything?
Test a few products for Eddie Cole 661 and Sunline. And that's about it. None of this stuff here. Scary.
But road bike riding, you know, you and Hicks and Smith, you guys get on those big gold wings or whatever, the Harleys or Roadstars and Yamahas. You head up to Canada and have a good time.
Yeah, we've got a lot of buddies that ride our road bikes. We go to Canada for 10 days a year, and we ride about 30 days a year on street bikes. We probably ride 100 days a year on bicycles. Jeff Hicks is out there still.
Look at the Hanna. I mean, pan down there, Hugh. I mean, this guy is still in shape. Unfortunately for me, I'm about 20 or 25 pounds overweight, but I'm still strong, though. I've always been strong. So you look it.
You look it.
Pick the Hurricane up.